we're almost at the end of a month, and I decided to go ahead and look at September's list of meal ideas. So as you can see, I have listed down to number 28 of my planner of 28 meals, 28 meal ideas, and that I'm going to pick from for this month. So let's look at this week and see what we can do. This is a travel week for us, and we still have the grandbabies with us, so this is week 35, and so today we're going to have fried chicken, broccoli, and some macaroni and cheese. If you remember from last week, we had macaroni and cheese, and so I still had quite a bit left over, which was planned, and so I'm going to warm that up and get that ready for them. Tomorrow we're having spaghetti and a salad with some Texas toast. The plan for Wednesday is to just have some chili dogs, and because this is a travel week, we're going to keep things simple, and also we're going to be pulling out some things out of the freezer that need to be used up. I still have quite a bit of Nana's meatloaf, so we're going to use that later in the week along with some rice and some green beans. So, grocery-wise, the only thing that we're going to need, if you look, you'll see we don't need any poultry or meat. We only needed milk, which when you have children, you need milk. No canned or boxed or bagged items. We did need sugar, more sugar, and we needed a little flour. We'll need some tomatoes, which I haven't picked those up yet, but I will. And a few more hugs to finish out the week, as well as we're running out of paper towels. And of course, I walked into one of the bathrooms and we need a new toilet seat, so guess what? That's got to go too, so that's part of the list. So my grocery list for this week is pretty short, and that's a blessing. So let's get busy for this week. Well, it's time in the kitchen, and we are working on some fried chicken. Yeah, and you see I have help in my kitchen. So in an effort to try to keep them out of this, of dealing with the chicken and the bacteria and all the stuff that gets involved with chicken and handling of chicken, I'm the only one who's actually doing this part of the work. Now, so I have my station set up, and I'm trying to show you where I've actually been working and have most of the chicken already floured. And so if you remember, you have to put your chicken into the flour first, get it good and coated, then place it into your milk and egg solution. Sometimes I just use egg, sometimes I use buttermilk, but I'm going to put it into that solution, get it good and covered, and then I'm going to place it into my container. Once upon a time, I thought you could only do it if you had it in a brown paper bag, but I promise you it works regardless. So we have our chicken here. We're going to get, the flour has been seasoned with salt and pepper and a little paprika. And so I have it sitting, because what you want to do is to kind of let the flour soak up all the moisture and to adhere to the chicken and get a really good coating. So if you see any spots that you missed, then you have an opportunity to kind of go back and just touch it up a bit, which I see one I think I missed a little bit, so I did. Okay, we got quite a bit of noise going on because I've got the fan going, but I'm just going to bring in, I place the chicken in. You can see it's slowly browning, and just keep flipping it about every 3 minutes. And that way you're sure to have a beautiful piece of chicken and a piece of chicken that's well cooked. That's the last thing you want, is to have chicken that's not done. of the fryer. Looking good. Nice crust, nice and crispy, and it's going in the oven so it can stay warm until everything else has been fried. I'll bring you back. And now we're finishing up that last piece of chicken. It is going in. You can see it's getting a little bit brown, but it won't be long. The macaroni's ready, the broccoli's cooked, and dinner's going to be served in about 15 minutes. See you then. Well, if you remember, I told you that when it's almost time for dinner, the little folks start gathering around. You can see the feet and the legs of one little person who is just waiting patiently for this last piece of chicken to come out of the pan. The macaroni and cheese is ready. Got a pan full of chicken, and the broccoli is hot and ready to go for tonight's dinner. So, without further ado, tonight we have certainly worked hard. Remember to love God and your family, and the rest is just gravy. Have a great evening. Okay, we're about to serve up plates. We got our bread, our spaghetti's ready. Got our green beans back here hiding. And we are just about ready for dinner.